Global music mogul Simon Cowell has told insiders that the boy band is no more after he scrapped plans for a talent search for the next big thing following Liam Payne's terrible death. The demise of the One Direction singer aged just 31, following his well-publicized battles with drugs, and the price of fame has brought the boy band phenomena sharply into focus in the world of showbiz. Now the TV talent competition format looks to be over. Cowell's latest Netflix show, in which he searches for the next boy band, has been canned mid-production. Just 40 people turned up to the first date of the show's auditions in the UK city of Liverpool, birthplace of the Beatles. And further dates were said to have been subsequently cancelled, a source said. The amount of railings they put up suggested they were expecting hundreds or thousands of people to arrive and pack out the queues, but they had a fraction of those kinds of numbers. Simon says the boy band is no more, it's had its day, and Liam's death has hastened that. After a disappointing start to filming, the Netflix show, originally rumored to be called The Midas Touch, was said to be turning away from the idea of creating a new boy band and instead becoming a documentary about their dwindling influence in the music industry. The source added, many of the singers turning up are cast-offs from bands that didn't make it in previous talent shows, but perhaps more crucially, Simon has now to come to terms with the fact that maybe the era of the chart-topping boy band is over. It is devastating for him, but he is a realist. It's not controversial to say gone are the days when 4 or 5 average to handsome boys were willing to queue up to audition to be part of the next big thing, given individual makeovers that made them look even more similar, and go on to spend years dominating the charts. The timing isn't ideal either, given that one of Netflix's current top shows is called Dirty Pop, The Boy Band Scam. The 3-part documentary uncovers the dark side of former talent manager Lou Pearlman, who was responsible for bands like Sync and Backstreet Boys and reportedly formed the groups as a continuation of his own criminal Ponzi schemes and money laundering. The news comes as cops probe the possible theft of Liam Payne's Rolex watch. He was reportedly wearing the expensive watch 2 to 3 hours before he jumped from the 3rd floor of a hotel. According to local newspaper La Nation, the watch was not recovered from the singer's body by police. Police sources told the paper, we know from images that were analyzed that Payne was wearing a Rolex on the day of his death. He was wearing it in one of his wrists and he had it for at least 2 to 3 hours before he jumped into the void. We looked for it in the room at the Casasur Hotel where he was staying and we couldn't find him.